Let's make some muffins. Last batch. Very good. Welcome back to another vlog. It's currently Monday, and this morning I finished another shirt. I finished a brown one this time. I want to do a different color every time. It's just my personal preference. This red one here is actually one that my mom made. I brought it up because there's a few times when I use the red one for reference. Still need snaps. I love making those shirts. I am having fun. Oh, this one I also decorated a little bit more. Where is it? Where? Up here. This is where I decorated a little bit more. Fancy. But I enjoyed making it, but I am also glad that I was able to finish it this morning, because I think this is it for me today in the sewing room, because after lunch, and we're going to be going to the greenhouse to transplant today. I don't know how long it's going to take us. And then later on, maybe after the 3 o'clock coffee break, we want to go spring clean my grandma's house for her. We being my cousins and I. That's my day this week. Oh my goodness. That's my Monday this week. Yeah, that's right. Well, it is going to take us till supper, because I guess we're going to get a later start. Gonna get a later start because we have to be in the greenhouse. Oh, and also, after we're finished in the greenhouse, I want to bring my bike home. We have places on the colony where we store them. I just have to bring it home if I want to use it. It was supposed to rain yesterday and today. It's not raining today. It just feels like winter again today, but yesterday it did rain. I don't mind. I'm not quite ready for heat. We are now done with the greenhouse. It is 2:45, and guess what I came home to? This is shirt material. There's a lot here, and we will not be making them right away. I do have 4 brothers, and then there's my dad. So there's shirts for a lot of people. Ooh, I like this blue one. I think now for the most part they're good with shirts. These will keep until they need shirts. And then I get to make again. Fridge is loud. Fridge in the kitchen, so you have to excuse that, but there was fresh yogurt made today, and yes, I want some. On to the next thing. This morning, I threw my laundry into the machines, and while I waited for the machines to finish, I started raking our lawn. I'm gonna continue now. I wasn't able to finish, but now we're gonna finish. It's a gorgeous sunny day. I keep saying that, but I'm just so happy to see the sun. and to feel it. I love winter, I love cold, but I'm always happy to see the sun. So let's get started on this raking. I'll show you from up on the porch. You can see a visible difference. This little patch is what I did this morning, and you can definitely clearly see it. Here I haven't yet. Yeah, we're basically sprucing up the yard. The grass was a little bit damp this morning, so it was actually a lot easier than it is right now. Happy to be assisting us with the raking. Remember yesterday when I said that after transplanting I'm going to go get my bike? Well, I didn't. So we're getting it today. I do need to make a knot in my dress because this dress is new, and even if it weren't new, I don't want a hole in it. And there's too many dresses that have holes or that are patched. Okay, Kona, are you ready? I'm trying to figure out if I want to go for a bike ride or just want to go home, or just take my bike home. Might go for a short ride. Anyways, yesterday I started this shirt. Then of course Tuesday is our laundry day. I went and did the laundry. It was a gorgeous day and I decided I would rather be outside. And as you saw, we ended up cleaning the yard. So I didn't work on this shirt after yesterday morning, which is fine too. I think it's important to go for fresh air. So, wait, no, it's crooked. Whoop, still crooked. I seriously need to catch you up to speed. So, grab a cup of coffee or tea. Hopefully it will not be that long. But I always, coffee or tea just makes it better. For me personally. But we're gonna go back to yesterday. So yesterday in the afternoon, my mom and I made angel food cake. And the reason we made it is because there is a funeral in a different colony. And something that Hutterites do is that whenever there is a funeral, there's gonna be a few colonies that are gonna bake goodies, be it angel food cake or squares or cookies, and then they're going to be sending them to the colony that has the funeral, basically helping out a little bit and letting people know that you're thinking of them. After the funeral services is when we serve the goodies along with cold cuts and fresh buns. I'm gonna now explain a little bit about funerals. If you've been here a while, you might know this, but I know there's people that are new that do not know this. We have 2 funeral services and they are usually over 2 days. So the Vucht is day 1 and it's in the evening, and after that we will serve some of the goodies as well as fruit. And then the next day is what we call the Leicht, and that is usually around 2 in the afternoon, give or take. Times change. Times are not really set in stone. After that second service is when we head from the church straight to the cemetery for burial. And then after the burial, we head to the kitchen again. We set up cold cuts, fresh buns, more desserts, fruit. By the time all this is said and done, it's usually around 4:30. And then that is going to be the supper for that day. That is why Mom and I made the sponge cake yesterday. It's going to be sent to the colony that is having a funeral. But a few years ago, we started doing funerals a little bit different. So instead of having the funeral services over 2 days, we do everything in 1 day. So around 10 is when the first service will start. After that, there will be a break for lunch. Later on in the afternoon, there's going to be the second service. We do still serve the desserts, but everything is in 1 day instead of over a 2-day period. Now the sun is peeking through, so we're gonna have to move a little. And the reason we started having both services in 1 day is because of the pandemic a few years ago. Some colonies have gone back to doing it over 2 days. We all have the 2 funeral services, but some decide to do everything in 1 day, and some decide to do it over the span of 2 days. It depends on what the family of the person that passed away wants to do. And then now, moving on to today. I was planning on going to the funeral, by the way, but I'm cooking again. If you've been here a while, you'll know this. This is one of my mom's plans, but we'll keep it. So if you've been here a while, you might know this, but again, this is for the people that are new. Whenever there is somebody that does not have a cooking partner, everybody within the cooking age range takes a turn and cooks with that person for a day. So there's not enough days in the week for all of us to cook, so we'll just go as long as we can, and then the next time around we will continue from where we left off. And today is my day. We call it Doogwijs. That's why I'm cooking today. It's my turn. For breakfast, we had an omelette. It was phenomenal. For lunch, we're having the same old. It's the Hutterite Thursday special. Fries, soup, and chickens. And then for supper, what are we having for supper? Oh, a clubhouse with creamy vegetable soup. There's quite a few of our people going to the funeral today. There are some that are actually related, and then others are going for support. We definitely don't need to make as much food for lunch and supper because both funeral services are in 1 day. The people that are going to the funeral have left already. I mean, it's quite a drive and you want to be there on time. I think I've caught you up to speed. I think that's everything. I have to go through my files in my brain. I have to show you something. Remember a few vlogs ago when I was talking about starting mangoes? Well, look at this cutie. Oh!
What I am making here is what we call a cottage cheese salad, although I think it would also pass as a dessert. It's basically dry cottage cheese mixed with whipped cream, honey, and raisins. I whipped 8 cups of heavy whipping cream to 4 cups of dry cottage cheese. Add the raisins and the honey to your liking.
Whoop, what is this? Oh, this afternoon, other than working on the sandwiches and getting food ready for supper, we also prepped the stuffed mushrooms, and they are for supper tomorrow. It is currently, oh, it's 7:52. I wanted to go for a WALK. I have to spell it because Kona is here, and if she hears the word, then she gets super excited and she wants to go. And then I cannot not go just because she's so excited, but I'm tired, so we'll skip it for today. I mean, I did get in 16,633 steps. So, yay. But I think I'm going to be ending the vlog here. Tomorrow is Good Friday, and I want to film a video of the Easter holidays and how the Hutterites celebrate Easter holidays. And then I'll just also film a few days after the Easter holidays, just so it's a more well-rounded weekly vlog. With all that being said, thank you for spending this week with us, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.